So I should be able to see your what's called the frenulum. So it's not going to be lee-lo, lee-lo, lee-lo in the cheeks. Ready? And now we're going to do this. And feel that muscles. Very nice. You're using your vocal folds and your articulators. And you're separating them. Good. Thanks, Freddie. Great. For people on YouTube, we're just starting to warm up a little bit. We're talking about building the instrument. Your breathing, your three-part breathing, your alignment, use of the vocal folds, and then our articulators. So we're going, but adding, try that everyone, and. Alignment. Good. Now, can you feel the vibration a little bit in your vocal folds? Yeah. That's your source of sound. This is your power. This is the engine, and then you've got, the wheels and the place you sit in your car and all that. Now we're going to raise the palate. Lee-lo, 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 lee. And notice I didn't say, now just sing it. Now you're going to isolate the palate. And how to do that? Everyone take a drink of water. There it is. Or pretend you're yawning at a party, but you don't want anyone to see yourself yawn. You go. So feel that space up there? Good. So let's start again at what note is that?
That's an F.
F. Let's go back down to maybe a D flat. How about that? Okay. So we did that phonation, we did articulation. Now we're going to add what's called the pharyngeal space. The palate is high. Take your drink of water or giggle and you don't want anyone at the party to see you yawn because it's so boring. Ready? And lee-lo, 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 lee. Breathe. Lee-lo, 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 lee. Align. Ribs out. Keep aligning. Beautiful. No jaw at all. The front tenth of your face. Breathe. Keep it out. Tongue nice and high. Keep drinking that water. And one more. That is really spectacular. How high did we get?
F sharp.
F sharp. Great, great. For a Saturday morning. Yay. Great. I thought we would work on all of the Renaissance madrigals. A madrigal is you may have a seat, that was good. A madrigal is a part song, and we have, of course, the three madrigals by Emma Lou Deemer, which are fashioned after the Renaissance madrigals. Hers are obviously a lot more crunchy harmonies, and they're accompanied. Most madrigals, you think of them as unaccompanied, but they might have had, lute, crumhorn, recorders back then. So let us start with, it was a lover, and his lass. Okay. It was a lover. And make sure you have the correct version. It starts with a single F to an A, not it was, but it was, it was. Now remember the myroning? Myroning sound is siren and mouthing. It was a lover and his lass. So keep thinking of that NG and using the front tenth of your face, your lips, and your tongue. Notice your jaw is not in that front tenth. Okay, ready? 1 and 2. Good. Good start. Let's just do, let's do the hey ding-a-ding-a-ding. And what I want you to think about is part of the vocal tract is behind your tongue. That's why our tongue is high, so that we ultimately have space behind it. So I think of, this is our cave, our mouth is our cave, and I want you to cover the front of the cave with a big stone. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey. And I have a lot of space. It may feel like your tongue is filling your mouth, but you have space behind it you cannot see. Hey. And of course, we're approaching Easter, so for you, I think of the tomb of Jesus, you know, with the big stone. Okay, keep it there for you. I'm going to be struck down. Here we go. Sopranos, would you start with your hee? And you're going to feed it with that breath. 1 and 2. And altos will get to you in a minute. Ready? Ready? Now you got to keep that active. Keep this out. This is not normal. Singing is not normal. Ready? 1 and 2. Tongue. Tongue hop. Yes, much better. And it will feel very weird. Altos, your turn. Ready? 1 and 2. Now, you're going to have to work a little bit more because as we get lower, the tongue goes a little more to speech. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey. And you're going to keep moving that tongue up. There is a risk of having the tongue too high and it can raise your larynx. But lower your larynx and have your tongue high. It's all about isolation. Try that again, altos. 1 and breathe. Raise your tongue. Raise your tongue. Good. So that stayed on pitch. Much better. Much better. And you kept the space behind your tongue. Let's put it together.
I was going to say, I'm not sure all the altos came in on the hey on the second system. The same note as you just finished on ding. There was a little disagreement there. Ding, hey. Just make sure you.
So she's talking about the second hey, ding, a ding, a ding, right? Let's do that again. Just double check. 1 and 2. That's right. Good. And make sure on your ding, you don't close that space. Ding, ding. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. ding, ding. So think ding, like a D-E-E. All right, let's put it together. 1 and 2. Oh, wait a minute, wait. You have to have your space before you get there. You have to breathe that space. Hey, because if you go, hey, number one, your vocal folds cannot adduct that fast. You have to take breath. Your breath's going to look like this. These are your vocal folds. Hey, hey, and they'll be sucked together. They will be sucked together with your air. Hey, it's called Bernoulli. Hey, so you have to have air first and space first. Ready? 1 and open. Ready? 1 and open. Better. Now get your tongue higher. 1 and breathe. Yes. Good, good. Now we'll bring you in. Very good, very good. That's called onset. Hey, hey, hey. With a hey. Okay, space has to be there. You have to build your instrument, check your alignment, check your breath. 1 and breathe. Much better, much better. Nice entrance, nice entrances. Very good. Let's start from the beginning. And your job is to constantly build that instrument. Keep building. It's going to falter. I love a method called Joe Estel voice method. She defined that we have what is called attractor states. It's our normal MO. MO, is that right? So we have our normal speech pattern, but we can't go there. So if our normal is hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding, it's going to sound, yeah. But, so we have to up the effort level. We have to go, okay, my normal is 1. I have to go to 5 at least. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. Maybe 7. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. Maybe my ribs are at a 2. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. Or my articulation is, hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. Whatever our spots are, we have to go beyond our attractor states. Okay? This is speech. I mean, this is singing mode, not speech. And you have to go from your attractor state, up it, up it, up it, up it. And then what's going to happen is you're going to go, okay, I'm at a 7. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. And boom, it goes right back to the attractor state. So all the way through the whole song, keep upping the numbers, upping the numbers, upping the numbers, because we only sing maybe 2 or 3 hours a week, and professionals are singing 5 or 6 hours a day to get those attractor states upped. So we're going to up them up from the beginning, and you're going to keep renewing and renewing to an 8, to a 9, maybe not to a 10. You don't want to get too tense. Ready? 1 and 2. Up and up. Up, up, up. Beautiful. Up and up. Nice job. And it was, you just have to go to your own attractor states. One thing, in spring. So do a little more in spring. In springtime, in springtime. find is people's attractor states actually take hold between the notes. Between the notes. In spring, in, or they might go in spring time. So it's between the notes they falter. Let's start at the bottom of the page. Keep the attractor states, not the attractor states, keep the new and improved between the notes, moving from one note to the next. Ready? 1 and 2. So, good. So on bottom of the page, sopranos. 1 and 2. Between the notes. Yes, and between the notes, it keeps the line going. Instead of sweet lovers love the spring, sweet lovers love the spring. You're gonna up it between the notes. Do the last sweet lovers. 1 and 2. Sweet lovers love the spring. Beautiful. And remember, I maybe said the dot is the loudest in general. Sweet lovers love. So that dot is going to be the loudest part of the note. Great. Let's do the second verse. And now, we have to think about that articulation. This carol they began that hour. So we're going to Myron here without interrupting the airflow and the tone. You figure that out. 1 and 2. This carol they began that hour. Between the notes. Third verse in. Myron. Excellent. Between the notes. Yes, very nice. Would you do the hey ding a ding a ding by memory? Easy. No, let's memorize in springtime. Keep that big stone in front of the tune. In springtime. And do it all from memory, from the in springtime to the end. You want to look it over for a minute? In springtime, the only pretty ring time when birds do sing. And you are doing a great job. No one's singing birds. I'm amazed. Great. Hey, ding a ding a ding. D is like the L. Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Myron, that one. Okay, got it? You may peek. Only this time. 1 and 2. Two. palate is high, palate is high. Sometimes I do this for the palate is high. You know, like you are opening a sardine can. Hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding. It also helps that alignment. All right, everyone do that. Turn that crank of the, it's your uvula is hanging down. You're going to go, hey. But now, here's the caveat. Don't let your tongue go back. Hey. Okay, let's do that. Now, no looking at your music if you cheated that time. Bottom of the page.
We have
Check.
a little more. In the spring. It's still in the spring, in the spring.
Right, right. Because
Little
you did
more.
it once.
A little more.
Now you have to do it all the time. 1 and 2. Yes, altos. Yes. Move your ribs. From here. Yes. So you're singing from here, you're moving your ribs. Great. Good job. Thank you. All right. I don't know if you could tell they voiced that piano, so it seems a lot more muted. Yeah. Great. That was that one. Let's do Hey Ho. Hey Ho under H. Right before. One before. Okay. So in my music, I have things written everywhere. I've got tongue. I've got jaw with a big X over it. Breathe, ribs, whatever you need. Palate. Sing between the notes. Whatever you need, whatever reminders you need to go from your attractor state to the singing mode. Okay. Good. So dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. There was a maid the other day. Would you just start by just using your mouth only, as in the myroning, the mouth part, without the NG? Just go, there was a maid the other day. Try that. There was a maid the other day. Other day. There you go. If you keep that space back there, you won't go other, because that's a very closed space. Now we're going to myron it on your own part, and you'll go. Note where the NG is happening, or the sound, the source is. It's not the NG, but anyway. And mouth it. Ready, and go. Good. Now, I should hear. Or. And you'll find out, oh, that's where that happens. In altos, I heard you. Okay, myron it, NG, but mouth it. Ready, and. Good. Now raise your palate. Throw that water there. Ready, and. No. If it's not this, that palate is low. Do that yawn, that surprise party yawn. There was a maid the other day. In other words, I went from the NG, lifted the palate, and that's called singing. But I don't want to say, now just sing it, because I know you're going to go right back to your attractor state. You're going to go, there was a maid the but I'm going from myroning, lifting the palate, laughing on the inside, yawning on the inside, doing the sardine can on the inside. There was a maid the, keeping that palate high. Okay, we'll identify the palate and how to get it up. Up. Ready, and go. Good. There you go. Now let's go through the parts a little bit. Let's start with the altos. Ready, and. Oh, wait. That was there. That was the spoken. There was a maid with that tongue high, the palate high, the alignment, and the breath. 3 and go. Yeah. Higher, palate. Myron. Yeah, keep that Myroning model in there. Great. Second sopranos. 1 and 2 and. Very good. So keep off the attractor state, go to the new singing state. And we have 3 first sopranos. Ready, and go. Myron. High palate. Very nice. Now, I'm going to ask you to do it a little bit more between the notes. Because again, it was beautiful, but there was a making of the day. And I love through singing. There was a maid the other day. And be very indulgent. Show us how it's done for sopranos. And go. More. Tongue high. Between the notes. Yes, much better. And it's called legato. It's got more of a line. And it's got the NG siren, siren, siren. Put that together, everyone.
We just fix one note in the sopranos. So it's other day, not other day. It's a little disagreement there.
So just put a little arrow down on that one. Thank you, Jacqueline. I sure don't catch everything. Just so you know. Good. Tongue over the tomb. Breathe into your 3 parts. Check your alignment. Got all that? 1 and 2, go. There was a baby other day whose smile so wrong. She said, oh, what I have there, excellent. Now, just one thing. Be very careful of. There was a maid the other day. So you have to go a little bit beyond the finish line. And lean into it. And also, if you can't get through that phrase, then you have to slow your ribs down. There was a maid the other day. So I have a little extra to go. Yeah.
Jacqueline, could you play the alto part of the what maidens they might not, please? Or could we choose something? I guess it's measure 7.
Mm-hmm.
Or try.
Is that it?
Just
Good. Altos, would you do that? But maidens they, and slow your ribs down. 1, 2, 3. Okay?
And for soprano, same thing. You still didn't quite get the other day. It's It's not other day.
All right, it's first sopranos. Would you do that? Just there was a maid. So we'll incorporate it and go.
Yeah.
And do that again. And now sing through. NG siren. Ready? And.
Yeah.
You got it. You
Good.
got it. Great. Let's put that all together. 1, 2. Oh, I know it's hard. Stay aligned because it takes weight off the larynx. 3, 4. Altos. What? I think it's partially you're closing your mouth. What? And use your tongue for the T, not your jaw. What? Altos, would you sing what? And put a T with your tongue. And. What? Yes, that's perfect. Perfect. Let's start again. Use a little more rib. 3, 4. Beautiful. Careful. Mouth open. Open mouth. Keep your mouth open. With your tongue. Right. I have a tenor student who goes, up. So I hear up. Hallelujah. Everything comes up at the end. So number 1, keep your mouth open, and you won't get that sound. Great.
One thing I was just noticing for the second sopranos, other day, be brave and go back up that half step. I think that's where it's happening. And maybe just in general, as Debbie always points out, day is the same note for everyone in the chorus. So everyone's got to get there, no matter where you're coming from, get back to that unison F on the word day.
You see that? We're all singing in F. And in all my scores, I circle all the notes that we're singing in unison because it's a telltale place of whether we're all on the same correct notes. Let's do that again, and we're going to stop this time on day, and you're going to hold the day with a nice tomb tongue. Ready? And hold it. 3, 4. Yeah, and there you go. Perfect. Now let's go on, and let's start with the second sopranos. This is pick up to measure 10. Okay, so it's full 18 years have passed since I was born. Think the myroning. Would you all read that and think of using the front 10th of your face, your lips, your tongue. Everyone read, full 18 years have. And if I die a maid. And we're just reading the second soprano part. Okay, let's do that again. Read the second soprano line and just read. Full 18 years have
passed since I was born.
and no jaw. And if I die a maid, Apollo is forsworn. And you keep that space, so it's not forsworn, but not forsworn. Great. Second sopranos. Everybody read the second soprano line. Sing it. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Rest. Rest. Very good. Keep that space space behind your tongue. Let's read the soprano line, first soprano line. 1, 2, 3. Oh, between the notes. Full 18. Keep the space. 1, 2. Put your L with the 8. Everyone, you can all sing with the first sopranos. This would be good sight reading. 1, 2, 3. Ribs. Rest. 1, 2, 3. Good. There you go. Good sight reading. Everyone to the alto part. So they're one step below the seconds. 1, 2, 3. Between the notes. Very good. Now, altos, if you can give me a little more height in that here and in your palate. It got a little what I call singing in the mouth. And if I chance to die on it, it kind of collapses. So go back to, from your attractor state, up the effort level. Let's start with, and if I chance, this is the page 14. 1, 2, 3. And if I chance to die on it. Attractor, above the attractor. Beautiful, beautiful. Much more pitch, a lot more resonance, because you've got more space. Now put it together, starting with the firsts. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's do that again. Did you get your entrance, altos? Got it? Seconds, not sure about yours. And you can let the first, if they go, full 18, there is your note, full 18 years, and you go back up. So let's just do the firsts and the seconds. Bottom of the page, measure, pick up to 10. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Look, perfect. Now I'm going to ask the seconds to sing with the firsts. Sing it with them. We could add a little heft is good. Check your attractor states, up the effort level. 1, 2, 3. Good, 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 good. Do that once more. Seconds, can you give me a little more space? Bring your tongue a little more forward. 1, 2, 3. Between the notes. Excellent. Good. And now let's add the altos. And do sing. And if you want to sing, full 18 years, full 18 years, skip down, bum. You may sing with them. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to have a contest. Who can up their effort level between the notes more than the other sections? Up it between the notes. From one note to the next, you're going to up it to a 10 or a 9 or at least an 8. Everyone sing. 1, 2, 3. Full 18 years, full 18 years, as fast as I was born. hate to say it, but I think the altos won on that one. All right, let's do it again.
Dad, I have a question. Going forward, do the second sopranos sing measure 9 and 10 with the first soprano?
Oh, wait. 9 and 10, yes, sing it with them.
Yes.
Yes, do sing it. Do sing it. And altos are singing it too. Everybody sing it. On entrances, it's always helpful to have other sections help you. And then you break into beautiful harmony. All right, let's try that again. We're going to have another contest. I want second sopranos to win this time. 1, 2, 3. Yes, beautiful. Just one thing, especially altos. And if. So everyone go to an E to lighten and brighten your tongue. And no F. Just like that in that Jacqueline mentioned. Okay, let's start with the altos and E. Up that palette number. It's maybe a 3, or you decide what number you're at and up it. 1, 2, 3. And if I chance to die amid oh my gosh, that was absolutely fabulous. God, did you hear it ring? And if I, it's fabulous, and you can't do too much. And if you ever do too much, I'll let you know. But I doubt it. Hey ho. Do we want to go through parts? Let's check the parts. Let's start with the first sopranos. If you can all sing. So this is a nice he, almost he. Okay, would you play it for them, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. He, keek. Keep going. 2. Great. Everyone sing that if you can. If you need to sing it down an octave, fine. 1, 2, 3, and breathe. Between the notes. Steve. Up. Energy.
4.
Effort. Yes. But sopranos, you probably know your part, right? Yeah? Let's do, I will have, top of the page, 15. Yeah, I will. And sometimes I put a little mattress topper on my tongue and wiggle it. I will. So it's not, I will. So massage that area of your tongue. This is called dorsum. Ready, go.
4, 1.
Good. Be careful, 15. Jacqueline, would you play 15?
Which is 24?
Or, sorry, 20. See, I don't have my music. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. Half step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Great. Let's go to the alto. And we are back at the bottom of page 14, last 3 measures. And you come in on beat 2 and 1. Well, check your attractor states and up the energy level, up the effort level. I hate to use the word effort if it involves tension, but up the, the energy of it. And 1. Up it again. One, two. Tricky, huh? Everyone singing it? Try that again. Hey ho. And 1. Effort level. Effort level. Between the notes. Ribbed. Right there. So you're going to keep going. Hey, for a husband still. Now I would change the note of husband. Everyone, you can change it to an 8th note, 8th rest. And that means you add a flag to the band and put a little 7 looking thing. Would you check with each other that you get that? The band,
Husband.
the band of husband, the band, that note,
Measure 20.
20.
20, I think.
Oh, it shows 21.
Yeah, measure 20. Yeah, turn that last note into an 8th note with an 8th rest, so you can take a breath.
or even not even a breath, but you could take a lift.
Sorry, I think the measures are, I just want to make sure I'm on the right.
Page
Is it top of
15.
Page 15?
Page 15, first measure.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't find my music. I don't know what I did with it. Oh. So husband still, husband still. Everyone say husband still and lift. Go. Husband still. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Husband still.
Can you play What's Her Song for the altos, please? The next measure, 22-ish, I think.
Top of the page.
All right.
Second and third measure.
So how about still this was, oh, sorry, alto, sorry. Still this was her song.
So I would put an arrow up on her. Here comes the bride. It's a 4th. Altos, would you sing that second measure of 15? 3, 4. Very good, very good. Now
But
let's go to the second.
Still this, rather than still this was.
So
Gonna
steel,
really push
keep
that
that
thing.
steel. All right, let's go to the second soprano. Bottom of page 14, the last 3 measures. Hey ho. And 1. Now you have to sing through. Sing between the notes. Oh, and make sure you have your mask on. Sorry. Yeah, check your mask, everyone. Sorry. Good. Here we go. And yeah, they come off. And 1. Yes. And then play the soprano part.
You want to,
Just fill it in so that you know where to come in. I will.
oh, I'm sorry, you're going on.
I will. And. Great. That's it. Yeah, so you know where to come in. And you can kind of hold your G and then go down to the F from line 1 to line 2, system 1 to system 2, so you know where to get your pitch. Let's put it together. So it goes, hey, hey, you're down an octave, hey, hey, okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, for a husband. Hey, oh, for a husband. Still this was her song. Good, let's do that again. And maybe focus on the second soprano line. Okay? And you have to wait for the firsts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as sopranos, hey ho for a husband, and come down, right? Okay, try that again. 3, 4. For a husband, hey. Stop right there. Sopranos. Hey ho. Those are all 2 beats. For a husband, hey ho. And those are 2 beats also. Let's hear that. 3, 4. Between the notes. Hold it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's put that together with everybody. 3, 4. Was her song. Firsts. Altos. Seconds. Good. Now, Jacqueline's going to help the seconds enter at measure at the bottom of page 15. All right? First sopranos, would you start with your I will. Yours is an exact echo of theirs, down an octave. Okay? 3, 4. That's it. Or seconds, if you listen to the altos, I will. It's an echo of theirs. All right, let's try that again. And we're going to do it about 3 or 4 times, and until you feel very comfortable. Sometimes that's called practicing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. And again, 3, 4. Good. Now, altos, when you go low, make sure your attractor state doesn't kick in again. So raise your palate, raise your alignment, use your ribs, bring your tongue high. Keep your instrument. Let's do altos and seconds. In seconds, if you want to sing with the altos, I will, go ahead. Okay, let's start with that. 1, 2. I will have a husband. Yes. Attractor? Yes, I will yell attractor, but that means not the attractor state. You're going to effort above it, just so you're aware of it. Great. Let's do it again with the first sopranos.
And first I was going to suggest really go for an ah at the beginning there. Ah. First sopranos at the beginning, last measure, top of 15. I will. And don't be in a hurry to do I will. And that'll help you get that high note, which is always a worry for everyone.
High notes always take more space, so the E on a high note doesn't work. I will. Don't listen to me. And again, that my tenor, we was doing the Hallelujah chorus yesterday, and I said, no, sing Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Because he was going, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. The minute he did, I just said, sing holy, Hallelujah, L's are horrible on that chorus, but anyway. But same with will. I will have all. So L's are awful. They're terrible. They color the vowel, so get away from them. That's why we do this kind of L. I will. Instead of will, lil. Here. All right, sopranos with a lot of space, as Jacqueline recommended. 3, 4. Again,
That's it.
that's
Be brave,
great.
be brave. You were getting it.
Absolutely. Be very courageous and trust her.
Go for it. Just sing an ah. Don't worry about the rest.
3, 4. Ah.
Yes.
Good. We're going to have that contest who can sing through the loudest and the longest, and check go from your attractor state, say that's a 1 or 2, up it to 7 or 8. You know, understand what I'm saying? Even that alignment. Maybe your alignment tends to be here. Pick it up. Okay? Same thing? 3, 4. Get the ah ready. You have to breathe it. Get those tubes ready. Have your instrument built now. And good. Excellent. Now we're going to go from that effort level of singing through between the notes from a 3, I would say. Now we're going to up it to a 6. Ready? 3, 4. What's your state? Beautiful. It's so beautiful and resonant and melodic and engaging. And it's music. That's music. Great. Otherwise we could talk it. That was fantastic. Let's do the whole song.
And how
Of course,
many?
now we have to do the other verses, but we won't. Let's start with this verse.
We will ultimately do all the verses.
Yes,
right?
we will ultimately do the verses.
Great. Thank you.
Keep singing through. Keep always checking, am I back to my attractor state, or have I upped it to at least a 5? Am I back? Oops. Am I up to a 7? Oh, checking the spots. Oh, good idea. Stand, please. Oh, no. Oh. It's Here we go. Jog a little bit in place, because we forget about our lower bodies. Jacqueline and I were talking about this one time performance. I was watching a video of myself, and I felt like I was just singing from here up. It's like, what? Where's the rest of it? There was a... Okay, ready? So exaggerate that, too. 3, 4. Go, sopranos. Up and up and up and up and... Go altos. Seconds. More. Sopranos. Tongue. More. Aw. Go back to that. I will. Make sure you our voice teacher, our common voice teacher, she had fraction vowels. It'll be an ah with kind of an aw in the back, but make sure it's an ah in front. You have two tubes, ah, and an aw in back. Would you start your high part again? 3, 4. Good. 4 seconds. Sing through. Yes. Ta-da! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
Is this one
beautiful.
a cappella? Will we sing it?
What's that?
Will we sing this a cappella?
Is
it?
I'd like to. Yeah. Right. Very good. Take a little bit of a stretch. And welcome, YouTubers. Okay, great. We got a late start, so just a little bit of a stretch. It's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
And we will do next, to get your music if you wish, Where Griping Griefs. Where, with an H. Where. So for you two, we were just practicing our breathing in our pecs, in our side ribs, in our back. Alignment. That cross piece.
Yeah, like this one. And then that, yeah.
While we're waiting, I'll play Where Griping Grieves for the YouTube. No, it's okay. Fine. Just keep them busy. Okay. This is going to be in 2 parts. 2 parts. And I will hopefully, I need to call him, a lute player. He was scheduled to do our concert in 2020. All right, let's do it on just do. And, I'm going to just have Jacqueline play the 2 upper parts, and you're going to just wing it, called sight reading. Notice from an E in the first measure, E to a D sharp, back to an E. How big a step is that? Half or whole? Half step. So that's real tight, that turn the screw tight. Would you play an E to a D sharp to a... There it is. Okay, let's very slowly, on a do, read the first line. Firsts and seconds, you have a 4th. Here comes the bride. I always remind myself. And then you go down a minor 3rd, Now, from an F sharp to a G sharp, that's a whole step. And then a half step, whole step, half step, down a third, and a half step. So you just do the best you can, skips and steps. Okay? 1, 2, on a do. Go. And do that again. 1, 2. Make sure you've got, check your attractor state. Up the energy. 1, 2, 3. Good. Very good. So those little words written in are for you, alto. Yes. Yeah. 3, 2 means the top means there's 3 beats in a measure, and the 2 underneath means the half note gets the beat. So there's 3 half notes. So if you took away the 3 and put 1 half, that means the half note. Yes, good question. Here we go. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's read the next line. Give us our pitches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. Excellent. Keep going. And 1, 2. Oops, I forgot to write in the words. Keep going. 1. Right. Good job. Let's keep going. Give us our pitches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Keep going. Yes. Excellent reading. Let's try a little bit of the words. So we have a little problem with some of those notes that don't happen at the same time, the syllables. But let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So altos, you go first. Mind oppressed in that measure. Let's do the mind oppressed. This is measure 7. 1, 2, 3. Yes, keep going. Very good. So you'll put the V later than the first sopranos. Great. And keep going. 1, 2 is want. Is excellent. Keep going. Guess what? Seconds. Sweet. Oh, sweet. And just stay on your E. Sweet. And use your ribs and have a nice tombstone tongue. 1, 2. Good. Again. sweet, and keep the energy between the notes. 2, and. Yes. In store. The bottom note is yours. Solve in store. Right. Good. Let's do that with the first and the seconds. That's sweet. 1, 2. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Altos. Sweet, sweet. Check your palate. Check your alignment. Check your ribs. 1, 2. Beautiful. In store. So 1, 2, 3. 1 is yours. Let's just do the sopranos. Salve in store. Ready? And. Good. So the altos will be moving. Their line moves. Everyone do salve in store. 1, 2, 3. You have to move on 3. Salve in store. Can I hear it louder with more sound between the notes? Go. And. No, it's 1, 2, 3. So the G sharp. Right on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice sound, everyone. Nice sound. Perfect. That's what you need all the time. Let's do the whole piece.
Can you just, sorry, where we make the jump from the E to the C, I think it's in the C.
Yes.
Measure 20?
Let's start just the alto line 17. Alto 17. 1, 2, 3. Check your attractor state. Good. Every store, and that sound between on that L note, keep it rolling. Do every, this will be measure 19, 2, 3. And. Okay, good. Sweet, sweet. A W is a little bit of an ooh. Make sure it's up on pitch so it doesn't go sweet, 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 sweet. Call those pigs. Sweet. Okay, let's do every, and hang on to that re, altos, to 19. Excellent, and make sure patha, so no break there. Everyone from the beginning, fantastic. Great learning. Now, check your attractor state. Are your ribs low? Are you misaligned? Ribs, pecs, alignment, singing from here, myroning from here, palate high, 1, 2, 3. Griping. Even more. Arms though. Use your ribs and pecs. Great job. Great job. Shall we try the second verse? Yike, the middle words. Okay. In joy it makes our mirth abound. In grief it cheers our heavy sprites. So what are we talking about? Music. Music. The careful head relief hath found by music's pleasant sweet delights our senses. What should I say more? Are subject unto music's lore. All right. Second verse. All right, sell it. 1, 2, 3. Sell it. Yes. Good. Nice. Just make sure it's on two. And just one thing, sopranos, measure 11. The rhythm is 1, 2, 3. So move to that. Leave half. Let's do 9. Measure 9, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, and it's a beautiful song. Fantastic. Great. Let's go to the modern madrigals, which are the Emmylou Deemer madrigals. And let's take a look at number 2 for starters, and then we'll back up. Jacqueline, do you mind singing?
Yeah, what do you think? Modern madrigal or 3 madrigals?
Yes. Yes, the 3 madrigals. So this is in 3 parts, of course. We join on the C. We join on the C again. Sopranos join on the G. Same notes. These are called parallel fourths. And when you take counterpoint, they are a huge no-no. Same with fifths. Cool sound. And this is the same thing. It's Renaissance-y and medievalish. Yeah. Good. Let's start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, I just want to say your sound was fantastic already. Now, I think you went from a tractor state to about 4. Now, I want you to go to 7. Okay? Overdo it. Check your spots that you might want to address and make more. 1, 2, 3, 4. More. More. Tongue. And more. Now, 5 times more because it's softer. Yeah, we need more on soft. Now we're repeating that, so we want, again, up it more the second time, but sealed in vain. And I just want to let you know, and it's not because it's getting cold in here, but I have the most incredible chills because of, and when you sang Seals of Love, it was just, oh, it is so moving. And that is what music does. Let's do the unison. And so you're going to get more and more and more intense. 3, 4. More and more. But now soft but really intense. And take those lips away that so sweetly were forsworn. More between. Keep it going. Up the number. Up the number. A line. Tongue. There. Yes. And it changed. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Phi. What was the one that we did that you're having trouble with? What was the one? Where we swap lines. Full fathom 5. I forgot to do that. But let's keep going on these, and we'll do a little full fathom 5 before we leave. Let's do the last one. Hey, nani, nani. And this is very, very madrigalish. Fa la la, la la la, hey, nani, nani. Now, even though it's fast, sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. You just go on one setting. Sign of my ladies, and just myron it.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more, sigh no more, no more. Let my deceivers ever one foot in sea, one foot in sea, one foot in sea, and one on shore, and one on shore. Do one thing constant never.
Good. Let's check that first sopranos or second soprano, first and seconds. Just that last one. One thing constant never. Is that con? Are you closing that con? Maybe check that because I'm just missing some resonance. May I hear measure 12 for sopranos? 1 and 2.
And one on shore, and one on shore, to one thing constant never.
Nice, and there's a crescendo even. So you want to get even more ribs, faster ribs, more breath. Once more, and.
And one on shore, and one on shore.
More breath.
To one thing constant never.
Excellent. May we start with back at measure 8, altos. Notice we start soft, so you're going to do this. You're going to sing to the fingers. 1 foot in C, 1 foot in C, and then bring your hand out further and further and further. Starting with the altos, 1 and up.
1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, and one on shore, and one on shore, to one thing constant never.
Good. So kind of be ready for that word change. It sounds like it was surprised you a little bit. Let's do that again. Let's start with men would deceive us ever. This goes with hey ho for a husband. Measure 7. 1, 2, 3.
Men would deceive us ever.
We need 1 foot in C. Close, but really intense. Really intense. Again, now we have accents. Men would deceive us ever. So you're going to really push out that sound. 1, 2, 3.
Men would deceive us ever. 1 foot in sea,
Yes.
1 foot in sea, 1 foot
More
in
intense.
sea, 1 foot in sea, and one on shore, and one on shore, to one thing constant never. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you wife and money, converting your sounds of woe into
There you go. Don't be too shy about that. Hey nani nani hey, and stay on your ribs. The minute you get off your ribs, you're going to have a hard time getting back on them. Hey nani nani hey. So do that first soprano. Stay on your ribs and go. Yeah, just those two measures. Measure 25 and 26. Ready? And. Great. With the second sopranos, just the 25, 26, and go. Excellent. Starting 23 with the sopranos. Altos. I want the contest. Who can sing through the longest? 1, 2, 3, and go. And we'll come off right at the beat. Hey, off. We'll come off on the tie. Hey, off. Try that. Everybody, and check your attractor straight, higher palate, check your alignment. You can use that little alignment in the middle of your skull to kind of connect with the palate. Hey, they're kind of close. Ready, and go. Good job. One more time. Sing no more, dear. Sing rather than sing. Sing no more. So sing through, and there's an accent anyway. Ready, and.
Sing no more, dear. Sing no more. Sing no more, no more. A dumb so dull and heavy. Fraud of man, the fraud of man, the fraud of man.
Excellent. Be careful because ever. If you kept your tongue high and you had that pharyngeal space behind your tongue, you cannot sing ever. That's closed. Ever. Everyone say ever and feel the space. Ever. Some people call that space in their throat. I don't like it. I like pharyngeal space. Pharynx goes from the pharyngeal space is from the soft palate to your larynx. Throat, to me, when I have a sore throat, I go to my larynx. So you're going to think pharynx. It's above your larynx. Let's do, where was I? Yeah, ever. Let's start with 38. Fraud of men, the fraud of men. Keep that pharyngeal space open, including the high palate. 1. Good. So we're at 38, and the altos will start, and then sopranos you can come in. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Good. Sing through. Wonderful. And we'll do it faster. Let's go back to full fathom 5.
Can I say one thing to
Absolutely.
just remind the sopranos, and you probably noticed this, but when you come in where we just were at measure 53 on page 12, you come in on beat 2, but on page 10, not everybody was waiting for the whole measure. On the top of page 10, measure 23, sopranos, you don't come in until the full second measure.
So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to page 12, first of all. Let's do page 12. Measure 53. Sorry. Thanks, Jacqueline. She keeps catching these things. 53.
Top of each system.
Page 12, second system. Okay. Very last page, second system. Alto start and go. Stop right there. Very good.
So you come in on beat 2
Now go
there.
up back one page to page 10. And sopranos, I want you to write the word in measure 23, wait. Yeah, so just write the word wait. Altos, would you start measure 23? Or sing along with the altos and you won't make a mistake. Ready, go. Yeah, there's the difference. And sing with the altos. It always helps to have a little more entrance support. Great. And if you sing with the altos, you will not come in early. Thanks, Jacqueline. Thank you. full fathom 5. Okay, let's do, now this is, I know the first sopranos are kind of freaking out about this. Just because you're singing the second line down, and it does go under the second sometimes, not always. All right, let's do then. Let's start with the ding-dongs, page 9. Boy, we will have covered the madrigals. And then the sopranos, first sopranos are higher. So this is the easy part. Okay, let's start with the second sopranos. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. Okay? Seconds. And first, if you want to sing with the seconds, do. Ready? And. Sing di with a high tongue, di, and have that no, don't go to the NG. What an NG does is the reason we started with an NG is the NG brings the palate down, and then we are just using our vocal folds. We're not using our mouth at all because we can't. Everyone do. Try that. Now when you start, you're going to start and then plug your nose and go. You should get nothing through. Because your palate is down. It's touching your tongue. Your uvula is touching your tongue. And that's coming through your nose. So we're just using this. But when we're doing music, do not go to the NG too soon because your palate's going to go down. Ding! We might could sing that way. It's not always pretty on a high note. Ding! Ding! So let's start again. Altos, come in, if you would. So yours. Ding, ding, dong. So do not go to the NG. Starting with the seconds. Ready, and. Good. Now, first sopranos, now you know what it's like. Good. To do those harmony parts. You know, in high school or middle school, kids that can keep pitch steady are always assigned to the altos. All right, let's try that again. Good. Sing through. Check your attractor state and up it, up it, up it from a 2 or a 3 to a 7 or an 8. Ready, and. Nice. Good. Is that better? Has it got it? Great. Now let's try the first part. And let's just do the, everyone sing, if you can, the soprano part, the middle line. Sing the middle line. If you want to do it down an octave, you may. Okay? 3, 4. Yeah, about that tempo. And again, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Of his bones are coral, those are pearls that were. Keep going. to the G, one, D. Excellent. Now we're going to start back at measure 16, hawk, hawk. And everyone on your own part. So the seconds are above you. Hawk, now I hear them. And what you have to think of for sopranos is, oh, that's just my melody. You're not singing harmony. Hark, now I hear them, now I hear them. And you are singing the melody. Half melody happens to be in the middle, okay? 1 and sing.
Hark, now I hear them, now I hear them. Ding dong bell.
Exactly. That's how you have to treat it. Let's go back to measure 10. Now you've got it a little easier because you are above them. But the suffer sea change. Just the seconds. Okay. And altos you begin. 3, 4. But sea change. Keep going. Yes. Got it, kind of? Good? Good, good, good. Let's do it from the beginning. Now you're above them. 3, 4. Now you're under them. Now you're above. Above 1. Above. And seconds go on. High tongue. Ding dong. That's it. Sing through. Ding dong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding dong. Good job. Was it getting it kind of? Great, great, great. Let's end with maybe tonight. Easy to find. Okay. You know this by heart, don't you? Okay. Thank you. Now, you're going to go back to your attractor states, and then you're going to go to some spot in your body and check it out and up that effort. Change the numbers to a 7, to a 6.
Tonight, won't he just any night?
Between the notes.
Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight,
Space.
my love tonight, and for us stars will shine when we are. Minutes seem like hours, the hours go so slowly, and still the sky is bright.
Check your numbers.
And make this endless day, endless night.
And stay on it. And we'll stop there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know it sometimes seems artificial to have to keep checking those numbers, but that's what you keep doing, and eventually, the minute you open your mouth to sing, boom, all those spaces and the muscles kick in. Ha! As Renee Fleming said, it takes 10 minutes to describe singing, which we did, all of the vocal parts, and 10 years to learn how to do it. So, thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you for coming this morning. Yay.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to make notes for the future. So.